more. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Now, as you can see by the title, we are doing another full face of Mco Beauty. Now, you guys know how much I love Mco Beauty. I've already done a video like this before in the past, which you guys absolutely loved, but they've released so many new products since then, and I really wanted to do an updated version with all of those new products. So this is the look that we've come up with today, just a really fresh and glowy, girly, natural look. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this, then definitely keep on watching. Now, before we dive into everything, I'm going to put my hair back with my super cute pink headband from Amazon. I love this. This is the best purchase that I have made on there. I literally use it every single day for my skincare and makeup. I'll link it in my Amazon storefront below. But I'm going to go in with some lip balm first because my lips are so dry right now. I don't know what the heck's going on. But I'm just using the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in the shade Vanilla. I absolutely swear by this. But first things first, we're going to prime the face. And I first picked up this one. So this is the Instant Glow Flash Primer. Now this is apparently meant to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Primer. It definitely has very, very, very similar packaging. So let's just put this on our faces. But how was everyone's Christmas? I hope you guys had an incredible day spent with your loved ones. I honestly had the best day ever. Like, we just ate so much food. My parents really snapped on the feast, so we're still recovering from our food coma, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. First impressions on the primer, I'm actually really impressed. It feels like a hydrating and nourishing moisturizer, honestly. I really love the way it's just made my skin look. You can see the glow that's there, and it just looks really fresh and healthy and glowy, so we love that. Now, I haven't tried the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, so I can't say if it's a exact dupe or not, but if you're wanting a cheaper alternative that will give you this kind of effect, I think this is pretty good. I'm curious to see how foundation will lay on top of this, but so far it's really nice. It's definitely given a nice soft glow, and I believe you can use this underneath makeup and on top of makeup, even as a highlighter. So yeah, so far this one is really good. Now we're gonna go in with some foundation, and I picked up this one here. So this is the Miracle Flawless Skin Foundation. I did pick up the shade Natural Beige, and I'm hoping that this does match me. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit too light because I did buy these all online. I feel like the struggle with buying things online can just be hit or miss, especially when it comes to color matching, and I do have a little bit of a tan going on at the moment. So anyway, there's that. But what I really love about this is that it has a pump, which is very handy, and I'm just going to use my beauty blender. I've already put a couple of pumps on there already. I'm just going to start pressing this into the skin. Oh, it has just a nice, clean, fresh scent, so that's nice. Now it says that this is a medium to buildable coverage, so I'm actually just gonna put a little bit more on my beauty blender and just see if this really is buildable. But I mean, so far it looks pretty nice, like especially on camera. So I know this could be a good one. But what is your New Year's resolution, guys? It is just around the corner. I actually can't believe it. I feel like time is just flying way too quickly at the moment, and I'm losing track of days. So, but I'm very curious to know what you guys have planned for this new year. Leave it in the comments down below so I can see. But I think for me personally, I actually had a really good year this year, so I'm very, very blessed and grateful. I did a lot of traveling this year. I built, I guess, more so of my own personal brand. I even started a new business. I made a lot of new friends this year, and yeah, I was just very proud of myself. Like, I feel like I definitely achieved a lot of things that I wanted to do. Yeah, I guess for this new coming year, I really want to focus just more so like on myself and like on my health and my fitness. That's definitely a big thing for me. I really want to also start saying yes to more things. I really just want to get out of my comfort zone this new year and just try more things that I haven't really tried before. Back to the foundation. I kind of went on a little tangent there. This is stunning. I don't know what the heck's going on, but the way this is sitting on my skin is like beautiful. I'm actually in shock. I've put like 2 layers on and my skin just looks still really natural and fresh and glowy. This foundation is super creamy. It just melts into the skin. You can still see that really beautiful glow peeking through. Now onto concealers. I picked up this one. So this is the Brighten and Perfect Cream Concealer. I've actually heard really good things about this, so I do have high expectations for it. Now just packaging alone, it definitely gives me NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer vibes. So if this is a dupe, I would definitely be very shocked. But I'm just going to put the concealer in the usual places. So I'm just going to go here in the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm just going to do just a little bit on the edge of my eye. Now just on the touch from this concealer, it feels very creamy. So that just feels really nice on the skin. And I feel like it's really distributing all the product really nicely. I've just put a little bit on my chin and some blemishes that I have. And then I usually get a bit of redness around my nose. So I've just put a bit on there too. I'm curious to see how this will go. I'm actually going to blend it out straight away just in case if it does dry down pretty quickly. But it definitely was very similar to the NARS Radiant Creamy, like just on feel. Now to blend out the eyes, I'm actually going to go in with a brush. So this is the Real Techniques Brightening Concealer Brush. I really love this. It has a really nice like flat edge to it, and I feel like it really does like get in the crevices of your eyes. So I'm just going to lightly just tap this underneath and just blending out the concealer like on my chin. It was very, like I said, creamy, so I have a feeling this is going to be the same. Stunning. That literally took like 2 seconds to do. Now it is more of a satin finish. I wouldn't say it's matte or anything, but as I'm blending it out, I can see that it is drying quite quickly, so I would maybe do one eye at a time with this one. But it is very similar to the NARS Radiant Creamy. Like the feel, the texture, the way that it covers, it just looks really beautiful on the skin and still quite natural considering it's really covered underneath the eye. And I just love how it's lifted and brightened my face. I feel so much more awake with this. Now we're going to go in and bronze the face. There weren't any new products in that department from Mco Beauty, but I'm going to go in with my original Instant Contour Cream Bronzer in the shade Light Medium. I've spoken about this a couple of times and I absolutely love it. I do recommend picking this up if you're after a cream bronzer. It's very affordable and it definitely is very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury like contour wand. So it's got a nice like sponge tip applicator too. But I'm just going to go in the usual places. So just on the top of my cheekbones, on my forehead. This one's definitely running out. But on my nose, on the bottom of my lip, just to create a little bit more shadow there. And I really like putting it underneath my chin too, just to really sculpt the face. I'm actually going to use a little bit on my eyelids because we don't actually have any eyeshadows to play with today, so I'm just going to use some bronzer just to add a little bit more dimension. But I'm just going to use just a buffing brush. I don't even know where this is from. I've had it for literally years, but I really love this cream bronzer. It is super blendable and it just melts into the skin straight away. Like, hello, I literally did absolutely nothing there. But I'm just gonna blend this out and then we can go on with the next product. Now that we have sculpted the face, we're gonna go in with my favorite step of makeup, and that is blush. I've actually picked up 2 different products to try. So first one is the Super Glow Blush Drops and the Dream Liquid Dewy Blush. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one on one side and the other on this side just to test out both of them and see which one I like better. So let's go in with the blush drops first. Packaging looks very cute, sleek, very pretty. It looks exactly like the Drunk Elephant Bronzy Drops. If you know, you know. It says on the back to shake before use and then add a drop directly to each cheek, blending with clean fingertips, a brush or a sponge. I'm going to go in with a brush just because that's what I usually use when I do my blush. Anyway, I've already put a little dollop on the back of my hand. It's just a really nice peachy pink color, and I'm going in with just another buffing brush. I'm gonna go in with a light hand first and then just see if I need to build it up more. Ooh. What? I am obsessed. Look how beautiful and just healthy and natural that looks on the skin. It's just given a really beautiful fresh flush of color. It's just added a really nice glow and it just looks healthy. It looks fresh and healthy and glowy, and it's just sitting on my skin so nicely. Using the brush was a definite winner for this. It just melted into the skin and I just love everything about it. I can't say anything bad at all. Now for the next blush, I'm going to use this one. So this is the Dream Liquid Dewy Blush. I do have the shade Soft Pink here. I'm not going to use a brush. I'm actually going to go in with my Beauty Blender just to see how the finish sits. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a couple of little dots on the side. The color's not exactly the same, but that's okay. We'll just see how it blends. I feel like this may kind of be a dupe for the Rare Beauty blushes. We'll see. It's just a nice like soft mauvey like purpley pink blush, which is kind of different for me, but let's go in with the Beauty Blender. Now I'm just going to softly just bounce this on my cheek. Ooh. I genuinely don't even know which one is my favorite. I feel like with the liquid blush, I am definitely like layering a lot more. I don't know if it's just because I'm using a Beauty Blender. It might be better with a brush, but it's, yeah, I feel like I'm just definitely layering this one a lot more than the other blush. But I really love the color of this. It's just really melted into the skin. I actually prefer the finish of this over the other blush. So I think I'll probably use a Beauty Blender when I use both of them, but again, it's just left a really soft and natural finish. This one is definitely a lot more glowier than this one, I will say. But again, it's very healthy, it's very fresh, and I love how thin the formula is of this one. It really makes it easy to build it up, just like it said on the packaging. But yeah, I would 100% say this is quite similar to the Rare Beauty liquid blushes, but not as crazy pigmented as they are. Like, you really have to build this one up, which is actually what I prefer. I really like building up blushes as opposed to having them super pigmented straight off the bat. But honestly, both are really beautiful. It just depends on your preference, on what kind of like blush finish you prefer. I love both of them, but at the moment I'm definitely leaning more towards this one. We are almost towards the end of this video now, guys. I only have a few more products left to share, but next we're going to go in with some mascara, and I picked up this one. So this is the Extend Lash Growth Serum Mascara. Now the reason I picked this one up is because their original Extend Lash Mascara is my favorite mascara of all time. It's this one here. I've literally used and abused this. This is probably the best mascara that I have ever used. It does an amazing job of lengthening and volumizing my lashes and really separating them well too. So if it's anything like this, I think I'm really gonna love it. But what intrigued me was the fact that it supports lash growth with the serum inside of it. So I just think that that's a really nice touch to have. Like, who doesn't want to have long, luscious lashes? And I'm just gonna do just a really nice coat of that and start going through my lashes. I've just come in a little bit closer so you guys can really see this mascara, but oh my goodness, I knew I was gonna love this. This side has the mascara on and this one doesn't. There's clearly a dramatic difference. You can just see it's lengthened, it's volumized, it's really separated my lashes, and it's really coated them so nicely as well. It's nice and black, and just the fact that it's got the growth serum in there, might as well. It's just a really good mascara to have, and yeah, if it's gonna make your lashes look like this, you can't really go wrong. There's nothing bad to say about this. So if you guys are on the hunt for a new mascara, please, please, please check out Mco Beauty. Now to finish this look off, we're going to go in with the lips now, and I'm going to lip line first. So I've got the Perfect Pout lip liner in the shade Rose Satin. I really love the Perfect Pout lip liners from Mco Beauty. My favorite shade is Cheeky Chat, so I already know I'm gonna love this, but I'm going just to line my lips as normal. But these are so creamy and blendable. I do love how these feel on the lips, and they actually last a really, really long time as well. As you guys can see, I'm literally just slightly running my lip liner on top of my Cupid's bow, just to give it a more fuller, poutier look. And what I'm also gonna do is just put a line in the middle of my lip, and then slightly blend this out with my finger. So now that we've done that, we're going to go in with the final product. So first things first, I've got the Lip Lights Shine Gloss, and this reminds me of a lip gloss that I used to have when I was a kid. It's got the exact same packaging, and basically it's a inbuilt mirror and light within the lip gloss itself. I absolutely love the nostalgia of this. This is in the shade Morocco, and I also have the Lip Plump 4-in-1 Hydrating Lacquer. This looks a exact duplicate for the Tarte like lip plumping glosses. I've actually got one here which looks like this, so as you guys can see, it's pretty much almost exactly the same, but this is in the shade Lily Dusty Pink. I feel like both colors will match the look that we've got going on at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one on the top part of my lip and then one on the bottom part. So let's do the lip plump on the top of my lip. So it's got the little clicker on the bottom which pushes the product to the top. So this is the lip lacquer on the top. It's definitely very glossy, very like juicy looking. It almost has like a slight like tingly feeling to it as well. It honestly just melted into my lips. It's super like hydrating and soft. This one is actually quite nice. It is very pink to what I'm usually used to, but I think it definitely looks really nice on the lips, and it's paired really beautifully with the lip liner that we put before. Now we're going to go in with the Lip Lights Shine Gloss, and it's got a really cute little mirror on the side. I'm so excited to open this. Let's see if the light works. Oh my god, look how stunning and beautiful that looks. I feel like I'm really gonna love this. Yeah, that is definitely more my shade. It's a really nice nudish brown gloss, and it feels incredible. It has a really nice scent to it as well. It just smells like berries, like just straight berries. It's very nice and sweet, and it's still giving that really juicy, plump, like shiny effect. I really, really love this. And I just love the fact that it's got the light in the mirror. I feel like it's very handy, like especially for on the go. So this one, we love her. And there you have it, guys. That is the end of today's video. I'm so happy with how this makeup look turned out. I'm going to show you guys a clip from my iPhone of how my skin is looking. It's just so fresh, natural, just healthy and glowy, and that's exactly what I look for when it comes to finding new products and doing my makeup. I'm just so impressed with Mco Beauty just as a brand. Not only are they so affordable, but all of the products work just as good as high end, and that's just what I love the most about it. You really don't need to be spending all of this money on high end when you can get the same look for less. They were super easy to use, creamy, blendable. I feel like this is a really great brand for those that are starting out in makeup as well. And yeah, I'm just so happy with how everything just turned out today. So yeah, if you guys love this look, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button too so you can join the family. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.